Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Maryland Terrapins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And it's a bunch formation. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He lets it go on the move. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Snags the quick throw. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. You spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. And bulldozing his way through. Brought down after a big gain and a 1st down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They're going to run the option. Inside the 35. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Terrapins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this fourth down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. Get after him with a lot of bodies. They're able to come up with that sack.
They'll test the right side here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to float this one to the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's running out of time here. Breaks free. He's got enough for the first down. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Time for one more play here in the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. Offense stopped behind the line. A big play by the defense to wrap up the first period. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
I love plays like this when everything just kind of comes together. It's like an orchestra. Offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. The receiver works from the left all the way over across the formation to the right. And the quarterback with that time puts the ball right on the money.
Got space, looking to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down.
11.
Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Fires it on the move. And he pulls in the catch. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count.
Got it.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins. They were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. We'll see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Eludes the rush. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now.
Marked down at the 26-yard line.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Makes a quick catch. You stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the move, looking deep. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
The back's got it. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Using his legs here. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Tries the right with a quick throw. It's caught downfield. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll run the option. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. They get the completion. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, Michigan.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. Mid kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Terrapins will kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 30 now. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They break the huddle for third down and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They're able to get him down. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this this defense?
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently, going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And the Terrapins looking to run some tempo here. The pocket breaking down. Going to try to use his legs here. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Terrapins are going to keep this drive rolling. Here's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Terrapins lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Physical run earns the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down and 10. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the punting team is on the field. Do they know that it's first down? And this is an ugly shank. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Pitch to the back. He shreds the tackle. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. The Terrapins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. No shot to bring him down. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Press it, run, pick up the first, keep his drive moving.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening. And the Terrapins looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Barnes. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. You put that on a rope.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 3rd and short in the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he's got his man open downfield. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he makes the grab. They convert the 2-point try and now lead by 8. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It's a shotgun run call. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines. It was a foot race and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the kick.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Now they get set to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires this one deep middle. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down play coming up.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Maryland 15, Michigan 13.
Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. And now the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can he get there on the ground? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The Terrapins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? And he laid the hit stick on him there.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Caught on the outside. It's Barnes. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.